app. Everything nowadays got an app. So Spreaker might be the only app that you don't got. So get to going and download it on Google Play. So, And please, ladies and gentlemen, that don't mean have my number and connections with me and all that. I appreciate you thinking about me and stuff like that. But can you please do not call at 9 to 10 p.m. I'm really, really trying to be nice about it. Can you please not call? Because you cut the show off. And I got a special guest. And that's not professional. And I've asked you this more than once. So don't play with my nerves. Alright. So first question is see, selling is listening. What I'm saying is, you know what I mean? Then you got to go to the counselor, and then because you can't listen, then the counselor has to tell you what they're saying is, it's listening. It's all about listening. I had to learn that the hard way. And that's why I got my own radio show so I could talk and, and learn how to respond and things like that. This is really, practice for me. Like, seriously. It really is. I have a tendency not to listen myself. So, I'll just ask that you, catch that. I know you excited. You want to talk to me. Hey, get on Spreaker.com. That's all you got to do. So, what do you do if you have no ambition in life? That's the first question. Do you lack ambition or just direction? Second question. Third question. How to manage people with low ambition? And I'm just going to, let me see. First question was, what do you do if you have no ambition in life? What do you do? Or should I say, where are you in life that you need ambition for, but you just haven't gotten the ambition to do it yet? I think ambition is an action. If you look it up in the way it's used in the sentence, here I go with my English classes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your time with it. I think, what do you do if you have no ambition in life? I mean, because you haven't really put your dream into a thought. Because I believe everybody has something that they wake up in the morning that they really want to do. Okay? What are you doing to get to that point where you can get up in the morning and actually do that for the rest of your life? Like, what is that thing that you say, man, when I get up in the morning, I want to do that for a living? What is that? You know what I'm saying? Why is that? We're going to be talking about that in future shows, how to build that dream. But I think the first step in building any dream or having a dream, period, is having ambition. Okay? So that's my question. What do you do if you have no ambition? What do you do if you don't have no dream? Like, what happened? Somewhere along the line, we start off as children dreaming about what we're going to do when we grow up. Like, for instance, your teacher asks you in school, what do you want to be when you grow up? And what did you say? What did I say? I said I want to be a singer, a writer, and a professor of happiness. That's what I said. Like some sort of teaching, some sort of something like that. Oh, what's up? Information Man Show in the house. What's happening? Welcome. Thank you for following the show, too. I appreciate that. And Tiffany says, no ambition, you live miserably. Yes, we're going to talk about that. What having no ambition, now that you know that, that's a good answer. Now that you know that, do you lack ambition or just direction? Okay. In terms of like who you're following, who motivates you to do better, like who are you surrounding yourself with, different things like that. That's what I see in terms of lack of ambition or just direction. Because a lot of times we can lack those things, motivation, encouragement, the the push to do, the force to carry out action, actually apply what you want to do as far as building something, you know, those kinds of things. So more so with me, it was like I lacked direction. You know, I was kind of following the norm a little bit, like trying to fit in. And once I figured out that I didn't fit in with anything that I've tried, because I haven't tried everything, you know what I'm saying? And then putting on the fact that you don't know what you don't know. You know, it's different ways to think about this. Lack of something or direction in something. Because you might not lack it per se. You just might need a better direction in going about doing it. And I'm going to put it like that. But you let me know in the comments. How to manage people with low ambition. Are you able to handle, since you recognize it and you're on another level now, are you able to manage or help other people with that low ambition? Are you that motivated to go the extra mile to say, hey, I realized that I lacked ambition in life. I didn't know what to do. I found out I just needed direction, or I needed some ambition to find out what it means, to apply that to the dream that I'm going towards. And then am I willing to go out and manage people and teach other people? Because in business, what I found out is the overall picture was I can take anything that I put my mind to and turn it into a career. Something that I'm passionate about. Something that's going to be meaningful. Something that's going to make a major impact on this planet. Not just in this country, in the state, or whatever. It's like all over, you know, and I feel very confident in that, you know. Right? And heck no. You can only do so much to help. Exactly. So the first thing that I would recommend, because I know, okay, I know that some people are not going to accept the gift of ambition, because I believe, truthfully, I'll say maybe 60 to 70% of people don't know what that is. People know what motivation is, you know, and then sometimes, you know, then you have to let go and let God, of course. But while you're waiting, see, people, I'm gonna say something about that. The waiting process. You single, I'm single. But I see a lot of single people, that's all they do is wait on God. And faith without works is dead in terms of faith and perseverance and endurance. Those words are action words. So it's like, if you never ran the race, how would you know if you won the race? That's how I see ambition. Letting go to gravitate to something else. What haven't you let go to gravitate? To let God do what he need to do. Because you got to let go of something. Like I said in previous shows, something got to die in order for something else to live. So what need to die? What do you need to lay down to let God do in that case? You know, and we do spirituality at 6 p.m. on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? So check that out if you got a Sunday or two to spare. You know. Because it's all about energy at the end of the day. It's what you're giving your energy to the most. Because there's good ambition and there's bad ambition. There's good criticism, there's bad criticism. So it's like it's a balance. It's good and bad at everything. It's a balance. What are you letting go of? What are you letting in? And what are you letting in? And what are you keeping at the same time? Yeah. That's those three questions. So on that note, let's get some EDU in our lives real quick. You know, while we elaborate on those questions. Feel free to jump in at any time. You know what I'm saying? If you really got something to say, something going on, you know, and you really want to share, put it down there in the comments. I'm welcome, you know, welcome in all things, you know what I'm saying? Because we can learn from each other. That's what this show is all about. You know, getting that better information, getting our minds ready for real life, real situations, real issues. Because, you know, you can entertain yourself all day, but what are you getting out of it? So, yeah. after the music's playing, the party's over, what are you doing with the rest of your life? So that's what I'm on. So we got the mental health article coming from CompleteCounselingSolutions.com. They do a free evaluation, so if you really need counseling in this, it's available at email or call us now, 866-900-0316. That again is 866-900-0316. If you need that help, you need that counseling, you can do it. That's what you can do off this particular website. I am Jackie B is in the house. I know you're here for it, girl. Welcome to the show. We might be going over a little bit, y'all, but it's okay. Everybody just now getting in. Please like and share on Facebook, retweet on Twitter, share and upload on YouTube, and also soon I'll be on the iHeart radio station trying to, really get this exploding, really get this going, because you never know who's in your audience and who needs new information. So I'm excited that you're all here to share with our special guest, Tiffany Tucker, to the show again. We're going over ambition. The 3 questions were, you could jump in at any time. We're just on the EDU right now, but we're going to get off into the answers to these questions. What do you do if you have no ambition in life? Hey, Boss Jackie, what's happening? Do you lack ambition or just direction? And how to manage people with low ambition. So once you find out those first 2, are you able to help others with that? Or are you willing to? Different things like that. So what do you do if you have no ambition in life? What do you do if you have no ambition in life? Dr. Jennifer LaGrotte, mental health, DMFT, NCC, DCC. Excuse me for a second. All right, excuse me for the delay. Now, and it reads, the workplace is filled with different kinds of people, each with their own goals and ambitions in life. Some have had their career and life goals set since they were children and have always seemed to know what they were going to do with their lives, while others realize what they wanted in their lives at a later age. However, there are many others who never really had any plan for life. Some may have set goals at one time, but for whatever reason have lost interest in them over time. Regardless of the reason for losing interest in goals or for never really having any, it can cause some difficulty later on in life when one comes to a point when they ask themselves, what am I doing? What do I want? And why am I even here? Not having a direction in life or not knowing what you really want out of life can become troubling over time. Without any goals or real ambitions, doing the same monotonous job might seem fine, though they never really get anything out of it. Over time, a life without direction or effort can lead to a few problems later in life. As one gets older, it is inevitable that they will begin asking themselves what it is they feel they have done with their lives. It can often lead to someone feeling greatly disappointed in their self or even depressed, especially if they feel they have only wasted their life. Work takes up a good portion of one's life, which is why one should be sure they enjoy what they are doing. The best thing a person can do for themselves is to keep looking and working until they find the job they are happy with. There's little else more rewarding than coming home from a hard day's work at a job one enjoys going to most of the time. With a